Good morning, brothers and sisters. I hope everything doing good with you. Hope everything does good with this. It's Taco Tuesday. Welcome to Coffee and Chaos, the most unorganized coffee talk about show on the internet, period. I don't care what you say. Watchdog Preparedness. What's up, brother? Bobby Bama. Good morning, brother. Man, coffee is good this morning and much needed. Let's see. I'm gonna upgrade some of you guys. Guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Did anybody catch the live with me and Grit and Grace? That was pretty fun. She is way smarter at this stuff than she gives herself credit for. I'm now looking for Easter egger chickens. Miss Sharon, good morning, young lady. Hope you're doing well. Tin Man, what's up, brother? Guys, I'm really late this morning. I guess real quick, if anybody is the praying type, please pray for my dad. He's battling cancer, all kinds of stuff right now, and it's an uphill battle, but the battle's not over. So until it's over, we fight. That's how we do anyway. Let's see. Training, got a pistol class coming up this Saturday. I'd love to see some of y'all out there. Demo Man Don's gonna be out there. Watchdog. Man, I hate that for your dad, dude. I'm sorry to hear that for you. But I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, man. You know, as tough as it is, um, we our parents, if everything happens in the natural order, right? We are supposed to go before our children, our parents. We uh we should lay them in the ground. That's natural order of things. That's perfectly normal. So, but nothing prepares you for it. I know everybody's walk with their parents is different. It sucks. My dad was, or is my best friend. Him and my wife are like my two best friends. And I got a few really good buddies, but like, that person you talk to on nearly the daily and talk to about everything pretty much. He's been that to me. So, but we never know when our time is. That's way above our pay grade. So all we can do is pray for God's will, and that's what's gonna happen. We just gotta trust the process. Is what it is. Doesn't make it easy, but it is what it is. But anywho, so I don't remember which was it, the Thursday night, Thursday, I think. I talked about the chest rig stuff, and I've almost got everything for that. Almost. I'm probably gonna. I don't want to say that. I don't know. Maybe this week we'll be doing pre-orders for a training thing that's really cool. Anywho, we'll get there. It's hard to say with everything going on, and I've been cutting up a tree that fell from a storm. That's I am sunburnt like a mother. I was working with my shirt off yesterday because when it's nice outside, I just I I try to soak in the sunlight. Let's see, Tin Man. We'll be continuing. Keep your family. and your dad in our prayers. Lost my mom 18, my dad 23. Man, that's tough, man. Faith like Peter, courage like David. Yeah, man. David he was a legend. He was a warrior right there, like for real warrior. I know we have fun, but he was a for real warrior. Probably one of the greatest ones on the face of the planet. Um, but yeah, man, I hate that. I am thankful. If if that is if God's will is for him to go home to be with the Lord, uh, I'm thankful. You know, I've seen some of my friends, uh, lose their parents pretty early, and it sucks. You know, and I'm always like, man, I hate that so bad. I literally can't even imagine. So, uh, grit and grace. Thank you so much for being here. I know this is early for you. She's got uh cows to attend. I hope everybody's coffee is hot and strong, and these good mugs here do a good job of helping keep them hot and strong. I know there's been a few of you get mugs. How do y'all like y'all? I love mine. I was very impressed with the quality. Like very impressed. And I like if you're right or left-handed. So this is in my right hand and this is in my left hand. So you got a logo up front because but have y'all ever seen the coffee cups where the logo's like right here? I'm like, that bugs me more than anything, man. Why would you do that? So yeah, I made sure to put the logo, where you can see it both ways. Good morning, Fatty. And Grace, hopefully you'll get yours soon. Yeah, Bobby Bama. I know you got one. Yeah, I love mine too. And it's big, like we like them. Good morning, Sassy. Oh, I can't remember. Did I tell you good morning? I don't think I did. I'm sorry. But anyway, good morning. Hope you're doing well. How is Bama down there where you're at? Taking care of everybody, everything. How's your mom doing? Goodness gracious. It is whew, not enough coffee in the day. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Sassy. You've been in my prayers too. I want you to know that. um, I tell you what, guys, I got to re-output. I totally screwed up when I went on vacation. I was trying to schedule a couple of videos, and one of them was this guy, the TID Radio TDH8. This is good. I like this radio. Good radio. They sent it to me in the GMRS format, and I did an update on the TDH3, and this one's the same way. You can do a reboot of the radio and make it either ham or GMRS or completely open. So I did tell in that video, or I do tell in that video how to open it up on that one. And anywho, I got to re-upload because I was trying to schedule it, and then it accidentally posted. I guess I screwed something up. It didn't schedule. It just posted. And once I saw that it had posted, I was like, shit. So uh, I pulled it and rescheduled it for when I was originally intending, and then um, it like the algorithm it just killed it, like because it had already posted, and then I pulled it and it just killed it. I don't even think it got 10 views. I'm just like, so I just completely deleted it, and I'm like, I'll re-upload it later. I may do that one for tomorrow. I've got a bunch of content right now. Good morning, Miss Teresa. Hope you're doing well. It yeah, it showed funkiness on the screen, so I just went ahead and reloaded it. I don't know if it was or not. Yeah, I think it was. So, Red Devil, good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what it is about the mornings. This is the time. No one is awake, watching anything, doing anything, and for some reason, it usually will give me trouble in the morning. So weird. By the way, good to see all the warriors in the chat. Modern Minuteman, good morning to you, Jay. It's good to see all you guys. For the as far as the membership stuff, speaking of that, I have another small FTX that should be happening, not this weekend, the next. And once it does, I'll get some content from it. There'll be some more cool stuff up too. So that'd be fun. I know now we got two J's up in here. J squared is what he calls that. I like that though. After the Sear Challenge, after both J's go out to the Sear Challenge and kick some ass, we may get like matching tattoos or something with that. Like J squared. Oh goodness. That cracks me up even thinking about it. That'd be a hell of a video, wouldn't it? Matching tramp stamp. I like that. I like that. Everybody think we went to Panama City, but realistically, we just went to the Sear Challenge. You don't want to know what Grunt Proof did to us. What's up, Alpha Charlie? He's got a video, a badass video, gonna be posting soon. If it didn't already, I gotta check. I'm not gonna spill your secret just in case it didn't. But I'll be sharing that one. Oh, I gotta go say hey to my brother Twin Arrows in a minute. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Yep. I'll be sharing that here in a minute, man. There it is. Grunt Proof beat me to it. I'm horrible about getting around to some of this stuff lately. Like I said, all my family stuff going on. But we're getting there. 2 Alpha, what's up, brother? Make sure you get used to being waterboarded. Hey, I hope y'all are. It's gonna be a badass team coming in. Op 4 is gonna have their hands full. That's if you can use them. Oh man, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit this November. Northern Hillbilly, what's up, brother? Lawfully Armed, good morning. I'm gonna make it. It's good to see everybody. And by the way, if anybody wants to see someone that actually knows what they're talking about radios, Alpha Charlie and 2 Alpha, both of them. But if you want, keep watching somebody that's, just getting by, stay tuned. Oh man. No, radios is a skill though, guys. That's a good skill to have. Highly recommend it. I gotta build another repeater. I'm working on a smaller one because a couple of people has wanted me to make a smaller one, and I do tell people I'm like, look, I can make a smaller one, but probably not gonna have as much battery power, because that's one reason I went with the bigger size for the field repeater, is because I run the extended batteries on the radios, and I get it. Everybody's like, man, you can make a repeater out of whatever radio, TYT, whatever radio. Yes, you can. You can do that. With this, you have two extra radios that are programmed and ready when you're not using a repeater. I wouldn't imagine people would be just constantly using a repeater all the time. So having two extra comms is pretty good, I think. If it ain't, go with the TYT. Lost one to lost three. Are you lost too? I'm always lost. What are we talking about? I must have missed something. Gotta say good morning to Twin. Get ready for work. Yeah. I'm gonna go say good morning to Twin when I when I get out of here. It's gonna be cool. He's coming to him and Bobby Bama coming to combat carbine fundamentals rifle class. I'll be teaching in May, and it's really I'm excited. That's gonna be a really good class. It's you're it's gonna go through the oh see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that good on radio. I didn't even get the joke, Alpha. I totally killed it. Sorry about that, guys. Lost one, to, lost one to lost three. Are you lost too? Yes. See, two Alpha got it. um, but it's gonna be a good class. Gonna go over safety, your manual arms fundamentals, shooting fundamentals, and then it goes into basic like gunfighting, if you will. So that's what I call it anyway. But it's gonna be good stuff. What else? Yep, I got two pretty cool things that should be hitting the website this week. Lord willing, I think I've about got everything in order to kind of get that moving. So, anywho. Oh, thank you, Miss Teresa. She's sharing the IPK1. Yeah, where's my, I don't know. I don't even feel like looking for it. Wait a minute. It's right beside me. Okay. The North American Rescue, before I started medical business, the little IPOC thing that North American Rescue sells, I would throw those in kits. I really like those. It's got the bare basics, and that's what. This thing is so goofy in the mornings. I don't know why it's the mornings. But the IPK one kit is tourniquet, gloves, Slishman, gauze. Super simple. Keep you alive till whoever gets there. More intended for like uh, patrolmen, like cops. It's a good kit for Minuteman 2. Doesn't quite go um, in depth as my Minuteman IFAC. I really like that one, by the way. If you got the spare change to get that one, that's probably the one to go with, in my humble opinion. Now, if you're just doing backpacking or something and you wanted something with a tourniquet, because the backpacker just comes with Slishman, which I love that thing too. But uh, it's a good kind of in the middle, the IPK one. So Grit and Grace. Yeah, you got a FFAT on the way. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I put a lot of heart into the FX. Those things are, man, those are the Mac Daddies. Those are awesome. You keep one of those in your vehicle, and I ain't trying to be mean, but if you got an FAC in your vehicle and someone uh, dies from a traumatic injury, it's because there wasn't enough training. Like all the tools are there to 100% keep someone or even a couple of people good to go until help arrives. So just throwing that out there. But it also comes with a training manual too when you buy the FAC through email. You get a PDF of the manual that I use in my medical classes. And always remember that's not full training, but it at least puts you, tells you how to do the stuff. But getting in person training is where it's at, so you can physically do it. That's very important. EDC Patrol, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. I don't know. You guys can let me know. My voice probably sounds weird. It's because it's been just crazy. I'm not going. Don't have a whole lot of sleep. I'm operate like less than normal. I'm I'm used to I don't know, averaging 4 hours a night sleep, and there's been a couple of nights now where it was like maybe an hour. So we're just operating on a little less. So anywho, but we're doing it. We're going, pressing forward. Levi, you are absolutely right. It's because of the missing teeth. It's because when you move, like when I moved to Alabama, I had to remove at least 3 teeth. What is up, Nana? Good morning. How are you doing? EDC Patrol. I had someone comment on my video about comms. Said I need a. I got cables running from my computer screen. Unidentified. A what? Are you or a Motorola for the secure comms? I tried to explain to them. Those are not. Yeah, some people don't get it, man. Some people think you can. I mean, all right. When it comes to comms, I don't care what you got, digital encryption, whatever. Other people, if they possess the skills and the tools, they can track you. Period. Now that is where we come into play. Training comes into play. Utilizing techniques that make it extremely difficult or near impossible for these people to track us. Okay? And it's, you know, I'm gonna do a video just talking about that soon. This is something I've been wanting to talk about. I, Alpha Charlie has talked about it in the past too. I've heard him touch on it, and very, very true. So I'm gonna do one series, just a discussion video. So you know, but yeah, EDC Patrol, we use codes, different things, and that helps. That helps too. That will slow, like even me. Excuse me. With some of my comms, I can still track someone even if they're using privacy tones. Takes me a little bit longer. I can still do it, but that's a deterrent, and that's very good. That's an added deterrent. It'll just slow it down just a little bit. Anyway, Northern Hillbilly Jay, I ordered a couple of items off your Amazon link. Do they seem economical? Are you getting? I am seeing a little bit from that. You don't get much, and they even tell you some items for whatever reason you won't even. I won't even get anything. It just more of a acknowledgement, I guess a yay from Amazon, but But I am seeing it, and I really appreciate you guys doing that too. That means a lot to me. Just using the Amazon store. It's pretty cool, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, anything that I've used personally that works for me, I try to put it on the Amazon store. If it's sold on Amazon, I try to put it on there. Um, like that's it. The 511 bag. No, that's not a Crossfire pack, but I get it. Not everybody can afford or don't want to afford a Crossfire pack. And that 511 bag there is a good bag. It's a good bag for the price. It'll last a while. So, anywho, uh, Northern Hillbilly, Calm Security. I will Northern Hillbilly, and I want to say too. So I do private consultations, as in I'll go to someone's house and talk about um, radio plans, security plans, medical plans, and help them set up that for their home or homestead, whatever they got. And there's a reason I don't go into crazy detail on YouTube on comm security because, and I think you guys would understand this, because if we exposed all of our uh, anti-tracking techniques, what would the enemy, or because YouTube's an open source, anybody can watch this. So you're gonna tell, I mean, y'all know real dang good and well. Um, libtards watch this. They do. Y'all have seen some of the comments that'll hit every now and then. There's 100% uh, psycho people that watch YouTube all day. So um, when I do a comms security video, it may not be all the way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna scratch the surface is what I'm gonna do. There may be dudes out there that's saying way too much, and that's on them. I'm not exposing every single detail that I do. So just just letting you know, Northern Hillbilly, like if there's I hope it's gonna cover everything that'll at least get you guys going and be like, all right, I know I can add that to my toolbox and go from there. So anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to get off on a libtard tangent, but I just wanted to clarify that. Let's see, 2 alpha. Radios using encryption can still be tracked and radio direction find even if the transmission can't be understood. That's right. Yeah, 2 alpha, he's got all kinds of tracking stuff. 2 alpha will hunt us down if we're not careful. That's why I can't expose any secrets to 2 alpha, especially now. I gotta wait till after November. Any little schemes I got up my sleeve. EDC Patrol, hey brother, I've been looking at the NA701G. Your thoughts? What is the NA701G? I'm sorry if I sound dumb there. NA701G. Let me look it up. I'm gonna do a Google on the on the on the thing there. Let's see. NA. I didn't even look at it again. 701G. I think that was it. Sounds like a radio. Booth one. Okay. Oh, that's an antenna. That's an antenna. Okay. All right. So my opinion is on antennas is based off of very highly skilled dudes I've trained with. And for me, and yeah, 2 alpha set 2, where it's at is gonna be signal sticks. It's this right here. This guy right here. I like how these things they're indestructible. Made in USA. They got a lifetime warranty. They're not expensive. I sell them on my website. I sell the BNC ones. So that way, like right now, that TID radio I just showed you earlier, I got the stubby on it right now. And pop that off. Put my signal stick on. We're good to go. These are great for extending the range. I got a buddy that bought a radio from me. He's kind of in my little mag group, I guess. He's about 3 miles up the road. It was very. He really couldn't hear me. He could just hear something. Um, you'll poke your eye out. That's what she said. But he could barely even gather that a transmission was coming through on his end. And then when he bought the signal stick, then he could actually hear me. So that was pretty cool. And we got a bunch of shit between us. Good morning, Randall from Grunt Proof. What's up, brother? So I hope that answers your question on the antenna. I got a huge bucket of antennas over here, and yeah, none of them work as good as those. So, and when it comes to range and all that stuff, a lot of you guys ask about, that's the best way to upgrade your range and clarity on a radio is an antenna. That's the only thing that's going to do it. And moving to the hilltop. All right, let's see. Northern Hillbilly understand, but it would be great intro for a lot of people here. Yeah, talking about some comm security stuff. Yeah, I gotta I'll work on that because that is something that's been asked. It's moving. As many people keep asking about it, it's moving up the list, so it's probably gonna happen pretty soon. Northern Hillbilly say Grunt Proof your patrolling basics video was enjoyed. I agree. That was very good. I only got maybe 3/4 through it before something come up. And that was a good video. I need to share that. I'm gonna share Alpha Charlie's today. I may share Grunt Proofs later today. And I'm gonna try to re-upload that other video. I've been videoing me cutting up that tree that fell out in the yard because I I got the chainsaw, got out there, and I'm like, you know what? Since I'm not gonna have time to make content now, because I'm doing this, I said I might as well make this the content. So I've been videoing me cutting up a tree, and I talked about chainsaw safety and stuff to be aware of before you start doing that. So maybe y'all like that. I don't know. If anything, you'll just get to watch me cut up a tree and stack wood. Because I made a little rack thing to keep all my firewood on, and you get to see how I make that too. So I didn't video myself shirtless, so don't none of y'all get excited for that. Yeah, Northern Hillbilly, get in touch with 2 Alpha on the radio stuff, man. He'll he'll hook you up too. Me or him will. 2 Alpha needs to get his radio store up and going. Jay, can you or 2 Alpha check out the Mellow Wave Bandit G antenna for GMRS? Let's see. Google machine. Mellow Wave. Bandit G. That came up once I got so far. GMRS handheld radio antenna. Looks like they copied Signal Stick. Which that one's got an SMA. Oh, you can get it with different attachments. Yeah, I don't know. I'd just have to. That would be something I'd have to try. I know the Signal Stick. I don't know about that one. That one may be. Not 100% sure. I know Signal Sticks are made in Utah. Like that's where they're built. If that thing ever breaks, if you break your signal stick, you can send it back to them. They will send you a brand new one. I do know that. Ask me how I know. Which mine was actually, um, let's see, one of them I broke. Well, I didn't break that one. The tip broke off of it, and I just super glued that thing back on. It was my daughter's. She broke it. Let's see. Oh, is Justin B in here? Did I miss him? Or I just saw his name. Oh yeah, Miss Teresa. How did I miss him? Anyway, Justin B, if you're there, good morning. Oh, yep, Miss Sharon, you're right. It's almost time to get kiddos up. Luckily, my wife's here, so I won't be doing it alone today. Uh, explain how to send a radio to you for programming. Oh, Miss Sharon, I'm sorry. I missed that one. So, like, if you're just wanting the radio programming, sir, like if you've already got radios, number one, if it's an oddball, please email me first before you do any of that at the, let's see, preparedcitizenstg@gmail.com. And first email me, tell me what kind of radio you got, and then as long as I'll look through the Chirp software, excuse me, that I use. If it's on there, I'll I'll be like, okay, I can program it. It's good to go. I got all the programming cables for all kinds of radios. So um, once we establish I can program it, you'll pay for the service. I think it sends you, if it don't, I guess return or reply to the confirmation email. I'll send you the shipping address, and then once I receive it, I'm gonna program it to the zip code that you live in, and I'm gonna ship it back to you. It's simple as that. When you ship a radio, like for instance, and this is another reason, uh, email me. Like if you're shipping a UV5R, like if that's what you got and you want those programmed, you don't need to send me batteries, and you don't need to send me an antenna with it. It's just gonna look like this. That will be all you're shipping. Just the face of it. That'll be it. That's all I need. If you have an oddball radio that I don't have a radio like that, you will need to send me at least the battery. I don't need an antenna. But that's how that would go. I hope that explained that well. I hope that is clear. If I did mess something up or if something sounds wonky, let me know, please. So let's see. Who did I miss? Somebody got up in here. Uh, what's up, Pilgrim? Good morning, brother. Kent City, MHC. Good morning, brother. How much do you charge to program radios? I'm s- I'm goofy, man. I gotta look. I've got so much stuff on the website now. I hate calling stuff off because I've messed up before. So let me look. $50. And then if I'm not mistaken, it's 10. Yeah, $10 for each extra radio. So go to a website, that's what you'll be looking for. Service only. And that's programmed to your zip code. It's going to come with GMRS, FRS channels. It's going to come with MERS channels, 3 emergency channels. It's going to come with the standard GMRS repeaters where you can listen to them, or you can scan to see if there's one around you. It's gonna come with some business UHF, VHF channels, just some basic business ones. A lot of like retail stores, restaurants use one of those usually. So it's fun to go through like big cities and scan those. Sometimes local events like football games or something where there's security, sometimes they'll use them. Let's see, and then it'll come with your NOAA weather channels, and then plus your local GMRS repeaters, ham repeaters, and your local channels. Like if you got any local police, fire, EMS, that kind of stuff. And you got to keep in mind, depending on where you live, how technologically advanced you are, your area will determine if you guys are running uh, analog channels and stuff like that. Like if you're in a big city, you're a lot of your law enforcement and government agencies are probably moving on up to digital encryption and things like that, and probably not gonna get a whole lot there. So it totally depends on just where your area is at, on how much you're gonna have available to you. Like where I'm at, most places around here ain't went to digital yet, which our sheriff department did. But and another thing too, uh, you're not gonna hear anything unless they're talking. So keep that in mind. I know I've had some people scan some days and be like, "Man, are these right? Because I don't hear anything." And then I'll get a message. I'll just tell. I'm like, "Well, there may not be anything going on." Then they'll. I got an email from one customer. Like a few days later, he was like, "Yeah, you're right. There just wasn't nothing going on that day because today I'm hearing all kinds of stuff." So it depends on if you're in range and if they're talking. Those two things have to happen. But if anything, it's good to have your radio program like that. Uh, just if bare minimum, you use it as a emergency radio with the NOAA weather stuff. That's always good to have. So can't say he's in Michigan. So yeah, you'll honestly Michigan's pretty populated. You'll probably have a lot of stuff to listen to up there. BV, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope your coffee is hot and strong. I'm probably about to be skedaddling because I'm not hearing footsteps yet, which means I may be getting all the ladies up. The only ones I've heard, I think, are Reba's. Let's see. Trying to make sure there's no. Nana says, I'm gonna need to stack more water. Yeah, talking about water, Nana, every time we go to the grocery store or Walmart, I try to get an extra case or two of water if I can. Um, calculate how much water you need. Each person's body weight, 50% of the person's body weight. Like for example, I'm 195 pounds. We'll just say 200 pounds. Cut that in half. That's 100 ounces of water is how much water I need per day. Then say, all right, I need 100 ounces a day for a month. Okay, so 30 days. So that's 3,000 ounces of water I need stored up just for me. So then when you buy a case of water, look at the, how many ounces in each bottle. For me, we got bottles. And then do the math and like just say, all right, first I want to get enough for a couple of days. And then once you get that, say, all right, I'm going to do it for a week. Just do that. That's how I personally do it. Haven't they all supposed to be digital since 9/11? Not that I know of. Um, I know they're all transitioning to that eventually, lawfully armed, but I know for a fact that not all of them have completely crossed over to digital. BV, good enough in my new RV this week. Nice. Enjoy the new RV, brother. That's awesome. Me and my family love camping. We sold our camper when my wife started nursing school. My dog drinks bottled water until SHTF. Yeah, ours drank whatever. If it rains, they'll go drink out of the flipping mud puddle before they will their water bowl. I'm like, girl. Yes, grit and grace, 100% on pets. 100% on pets. Each each doggo also has like 50 ounces of water per day for us. We just did an average for them. We went from the biggest one, which is Dolly. So, I may the reason I did that because like Gus is really like so Dolly's like I think she's like 70 pounds. I don't know. She could be 80. She's huge. And then so uh Reba is like mm, 40, 50. She may be 50. And then Gus, he's only like 30. So I figure if I average off of the biggest one, and even if they're, you know, exerting more energy that day and drinking more water, everybody should be good to go for them. But yeah, that's a very good point, Grit and Grace. Sharing replay crew matters. All right, I'm gonna read these few other comments. And I'm about to skedaddle, get my kiddos off school to Alpha. If you have the space, get IBC totes and food grade barrels for water storage. I've been throwing around the idea of putting in a 2,000-gallon blah blah underground, like a 2,000-gallon tank or whatever. That'd be cool. That'd be bad. That's why I want a swimming pool. That's a bunch of water to just be chilling out there. Grit and Grace. Pets are very important to plan for. Appreciate that reminder. Yes, that's a very good Grit and Grace. Yeah, and are you bringing your chickens with you? Told you Trump would win because Trump's the only way they could con you into this crap. I'm right. Never wrong. I am glad that Trump won. Kent, one more question. What is your time frame to have those programmed? And do you have a lot of them to do? Man, it comes in waves. At this very specific moment right now, I'm caught up on radios. And then I've had days where I'm like, okay, I'm caught up on radios, and I'll get orders come in, and I'll have then like 10 radios that need programming. So usually turn around. Um, I try not to keep them over a week, and that's usually about what it takes. I'm getting pretty quick at that. I do so many. So let's see. BB gonna need all former soldiers to say fuck that. You saw Afghanistan, yeah. I carry about 5 gallons of water in my truck for emergencies on the road and just everyday consumption. My shepherd goes to work with me every day. Yeah, all my dogs, they hang out with me every day now. Gus, my little Australian shepherd, he rides with me to take orders daily. Northern Hillbilly 2 Alpha is super important. Most people don't realize how critical it is to plan for water supply. 100%. Yeah, everybody's thinking about guns and shit. It's like, man, water. Water's important. Tactical chickens are going with. Yeah, I'm gonna strap a magazine to each chicken and just get them where they'll follow me. That'd be funny. All right, guys, I gotta skedaddle. I gotta go get the kiddos up, get them off school. Light Fighter, what's up, man? Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. If you guys don't mind, all of you that are praying folk, please pray for my dad. Our family will get through this. It is what it is. It's part of life, guys, unfortunately. And pray for God's will, and that's what we do. Muscle through it. And anywho, please keep us in your prayers. Guys, I will see you Thursday night. We're gonna do some Thirsty Thursday. I may be finishing off my whiskey. Um let's see. Stay tuned on the website. If you're not on the email list, jump on the email list. Stay tuned for a couple of things I should be dropping this week. Let's see what else. If you need medical stuff, medical kits, program radios, please hit me up. I'll get you squared away. And let's see what else. Bear with me on the website. Just a short announcement. I'm going to be moving over. We're on Wix right now. I'm going to be going over to Shopify because Wix has been getting on my nerves, and I'm about tired of being treated like that and paying them money. So I'm going to be going to Shopify. It's going to be pretty much the same thing. I'm hoping to, not have any, I don't know, complications. It may look different. I have no idea. I got a lot of work to do on that front. But yeah, we're going to Shopify and I know they're all kind of yuppie, but it's just been a rough start with Wix, and I'm looking for a fresh start. If anybody knows of any 2A friendly website providers or whatever, like not building a custom website, but whatever they call that, let me know. That'd be great. That works. Anywho, I think that's about all the announcements I got for you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. I really appreciate y'all. Really appreciate the support. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, drinking some coffee. And guys, shit, I think that's all I got. You guys be good. Enjoy Taco Tuesday. And I'll see some of you Thursday night for Thirsty Thursday. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you Friday morning back here, same place, same time. So, guys, God bless. Y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the flip side.